Okay, everyone, it's time for our next presenter, who is Ms. Yadira Coggins from Dallas ISD Homeless Education Department. Ms. Coggins will be sharing the resources her department has to offer and how to get in touch with them to receive help. Let's give it over to Ms. Coggins.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today for today's presentation. Again, my name is Yadira Coggins, and I am one of the coordinators with the Dallas ISD Homeless Education Program. So today I will be presenting on the McKinney-Vento Act and on our Homeless Education Program services. Next, please. So we like to start with letting everybody know that it is okay to ask for help whenever you need a hand in a specific situation. In this case, if you are going through a situation of homelessness or transitional housing, you can always ask for help and you just need to know where to look for. Next. So our program likes to start with our vision and our mission. The reason why is because we believe that the vision and the mission is a concise explanation of the program's reasons for existence, and it describes the program's purpose and overall intention. Our vision is to empower and to encourage confidence, inspiration, independence, and stability with every homeless child and youth in Dallas ISD. Our mission is to provide strategic advocacy of services that inspires confidence, it creates opportunities, and establishes stability for Dallas ISD children and youth in transition in order for them to succeed in school. Again, both vision and mission serves to communicate the purpose and direction to everyone who is part of the Homeless Education Program team. Next. So determining eligibility for McKinney-Vento services. The McKinney-Vento Homeless Assistance Act requires the immediate enrollment of children and youth experiencing homelessness, even in the absence of records normally required for enrollment. So parents, what this really means is that the McKinney-Vento Act protects parents at the time of enrollment. What this means is that if you actually go physically to a campus or you're trying to enroll your child and you are in a situation of homelessness and you don't have the documentation that we normally require, such as immunization records, birth certificates, social security card, or whichever other record we require, the McKinney-Vento Act actually tells campus and school staff, you need to enroll this parent immediately. We want your children in school now. So they should give you at the time of enrollment at least 30 days for you to actually acquire this documentation. Also, school staff is actually equipped to refer you and to help you with allocating these resources and this documentation. So at that point, why is the McKinney-Vento Homeless Act actually protecting you? The McKinney-Vento Homeless Assistance Act and the Homeless Education Program services, we know that school is the safest place to be for children who may be in danger. Next, please. So the McKinney-Vento Act defines homelessness, children and youth and individuals who lack fixed, regular, and adequate nighttime residence. So now let's go over the individual definitions. Fixed meaning stationary, permanent, and not subject to change. Regular meaning nighttime residence available on a predictable or routine basis. Adequate meaning the residence is sufficient for both the physical or psychological needs, typically met in the home environment. Next, please. So the McKinney-Vento Homeless Assistance Act examples of homelessness include sharing the housing of other persons due to loss of housing, economic hardship, double up, or similar situations, living in motels, hotels, trailer parks, living in emergency or transitional shelters, sometimes awaiting foster care placements, living in cars, parks, public spaces, abandoned buildings, substandard housing, bus or train stations, or similar situations. Our Dallas ISD district has a high percentage of homelessness under double up and couch surfing, which is why we bolded. Next, please. The educational rights under the McKinney-Vento Act for children in homeless situations include keeping their children in the same school even if they move, and receiving transportation to that school as long as it is in the student's best interest. Enrolling in a school immediately without documentation, school no longer required, like we mentioned previously. Receiving free school meals, getting help with the school supplies and other needs, receiving extra support for youth who are on their own, and connecting youth children with early childhood services. Let's remember that enrolling, attending classes, and participating fully in all the school activities while the school works for the transfer of records should be priority. As well as having access to the same programs and services that are available to all students, including transportation and supplemental educational services for all students. Next, please. So how can parents provide stability? How can you as a parent provide stability? So these are some examples and some tips for you. Establish a regular routine that you do every night, no matter where you are, such as reading their favorite book. This can also give you the chance to connect with your child by asking about their day. Connecting with teachers and other school staff, having the connection at the school helps children feel like they belong, and is also a great way for parents to get resources and get connected as well. Make sure that you also talk to the children about your situation, just just enough to keep them informed, but not so much that they become overwhelmed. Also give them a model of consistency. What does this mean? Basically, what this means is to give clear rules to follow regarding safety precautions. Maybe setting up simulations for children to rehearse using safety precautions, including daily dealing with inappropriate touch or identifying adults that they can trust to help them when there is danger. Next, please. So what does the homeless education program actually offers? The homeless education program assists with enrollment, school transportation, school uniforms, and school supplies. We also provide emergency food and hygiene items. We also offer referrals to additional resources, housing, medical, specific needs, food, emergency hygiene items. We also provide referrals to counseling and medical services as needed. Next, please. So these are some of the ways that you can contact us. I think in the previous presentations, somebody mentioned about Let's Talk. Let's Talk is a 24-hour a day, 7 days a week from a computer, tablet, or a smartphone tool that we use in the district. You can actually send us any questions, any concerns, any compliments, any comments, and we will answer in a timely manner. Somebody is assigned to respond to you. Also, if you or somebody you know is experiencing a homeless crisis, please call 1-888-411-6802. We actually posted this number because it's our homeless crisis hotline. Please make sure to write this number down just in case you need to refer somebody you know immediately. And of course, if it's a situation of an emergency and they are in danger, they should call 911. Next, please. So these are some of the ways also that you can communicate with us or contact us. So the Homeless Education Program has an email address that is really easy to remember. It's basically homelesseducation@dallasisd.org. You can also call us at our main line, which is 972-749-5750. We have also access through Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Next, please. So we like you to leave with a positive note in knowing that No matter what situation you are in, it can be a situation of homelessness, any type of situation, it is always okay to ask for help. Sometimes we have this stigma that it's not okay and that you should be able to deal and get out of the situation on your own. In some cases, we do, but know that there are programs always around you that can help you and give you a hand, such as this one. Our program actually helps students and families that are in homeless situations to get to where they need to be in life holistically so that they can move from the current situation of homelessness to where they need to be. Thank you so much, and please contact us if you have any questions.
Does anybody have any questions for Yadira? Any questions? Yadira, there are no questions, but we truly do appreciate you going over this presentation with us. Thank you.
Thank you.